Do you know that feeling where it feels like you have some sort of food debris stuck between your teeth? Like whenever, you know, you're just like, your mouth feels a bit off or something, you've got something stuck in there, and like your tongue and your lips or whatever know exactly where it is, but if you try to stick your finger in there, you never find it. That's what I'm going through right now. I hope that just like that accurate description of my life right now for the past like 5 minutes, considering I just finished dinner, gave you as much anxiety and pain as it has given me for the past 5 minutes. So, yeah, that's nice. By the way, we're playing Tainted Isaac, because I just felt like it. Forget that belly button drops you a trinket. I went back for it. You don't make me forget about that one. I gotta make sure I don't get hit, which means now that I've voiced that exact concern, I know it will happen. Because I jinxed it, that's how it goes. Wow, these items are all terrible. These item rooms have just been, like, atrocious so far. Secret room right here, perhaps. Maybe that makes up for it. Okay, I guess not. I guess I'll suffer some more. Why did I do that? What a terrible maneuver. Just a terrible maneuver on all fronts. Come on, man, I'm playing as like punished Isaac here. You're supposed to just give me good items. That's how this character works. You walk into rooms and you get crazy good items, just randomly. That's how it's supposed to go anyway, I suppose. We'll see if that's actually the case. Even the shop is kinda mid, man. Like, BFFs is the best item in there, and that's like useless to me because I don't even have any familiars. What the hell is this, man? What the hell's going on? I still can't believe, by the way, that the secret room wasn't like above the shop. That's crazy to me. How is that possible, man? It better be up here. I'm gonna blow up this tinted rock anyway, and I hope that in doing so I can also find my secret room by putting like a bomb right there. Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, gurglings, turdlings, whatever. When did I get this bone heart? Oh, finger bone, right, that makes sense. Yo, give me that damage up, thank you very much. And let's fight the other boss as well, might as well. Oh, more poop. I guess we're just, like, exterminating all the poop today. That's the gimmick for the first floor, I suppose. Okay, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, no, this is... Man, if I hadn't gotten hit in that one room, I would have easily had to deal with this floor. That kind of pisses me off a little bit. That's a bit upsetting. Another bone heart for my troubles, which is obviously nice. Now, to finally get my first deal, right? That would be lovely. Jesus Christ. I should still stop getting hit so much, even if it isn't as consequential right now. There aren't as many terrible consequences for getting hit as of this very moment. It still would be very suitable for me to perhaps avoid taking damage as much as possible. Who would have thought not getting hit is a good idea in video games? What? No way. This crazy talk, man. Give me my item room. There it is. Lovely. What's my item room got, dude? I will take the tear cap breaker, thank you very much. It's a wonderful item right there. Oh jeez, the other one wouldn't have been that great at all, yeah? So this is absolutely fine. Yeah, grab the poop, see what I care, man. I was gonna shoot it anyway. Hierophant, let's go. Let's go! Okay, well, I'm guaranteed a deal on this floor unless I somehow get hit like 8 times, 12 times in this fight. Because that's when I would take my first, like, real red heart damage. So what I'm trying to say is I think I'll be alright. Because I think if I end up getting hit 13 times against Blub when I'm, like, pretty statted out for him, statted out the wazoo, I don't think I have to worry about it whatsoever. I think there's other problems at that point that I have to worry about. Like, maybe I have brain damage. That sort of deal. Another bone heart, by the way, for my troubles. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Might as well grab yourself an HP up. I'll check in here. That's Mom's knife, huh? That's Mom's knife! You know what? Sure, it's early enough in the run that I can afford to take it, and I might as well take Sac Altar for the future. I won't use it yet, but I'll just carry it. Maybe there's something cool in here. Spider Buddy. Pandora's box. Battery. Card reading. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. I mean, Pandora's doesn't really do much for me. Do I want Spider Mod? I guess it's Sac Altar fuel at some point, even though I would hate to lose him because he's a friend. I suppose that's how it's gonna be at some point. He will be fuel for the flames. Unfortunate as it may be. You know, the good thing about Mom's knife here is, like, why I'm okay with having it on Tainted Isaac is I can drop it at some point. If I encounter other items that are anti-synergy with knife, to the point where I don't like having them anymore, I can just drop Mom's knife. I don't have to have it. But right now in the early game, it's gonna carry the shit out of me. So I'm actually kinda happy to have it. Spider Mod is really gonna try to make me feel bad about getting rid of him, huh? At any point, he'll be like, how dare you, father? How could you? I am your friend. Well, I have no intention of sending you to the Shadow Realm just yet, friend, but there may come a time in the future where that is the best play. You know what I could do? I could technically turn this into a beast run if I wanted to. You know what? I got like an early mom's knife. How about I go for the beast for once? I never go for the beast. I always like kinda skimp on it. I only do it on like Archie runs. I'm gonna commit to going for the beast for now. You know what? That's a great idea. I just gotta get off the old path after the mines, but that's fine. That seems like a great idea. Because, like, another great thing you can do when going for beast runs now, which is what I will do, is you can start skipping item rooms, and then you can just grab them on the way back up. So that's what I'll do. Now that I have Mom's knife, I'm not really all that concerned about them anymore, right? And I might get delayed gratification, but I can delay my gratification a little bit. I don't need the immediate dopamine injection right now. I can be a little conservative with my my dopamine receptors or something. I think I'll be okay with that. I go for the beast so rarely, like almost never outside of RQ runs and stuff. I think it's an amazing idea actually. If only my knife was somehow explosive, but that doesn't matter because as soon as they line up like that, it's Jover for them. All right, no deal. That's a darn shame. That's a massive tears up. Do I even need that? Not really, but it's also HP, so I might as well take it, right? I don't even need the speed. I'd rather have the HP. There you go. Another upside to skipping the item rooms when you go on Old Path, and then taking them on the Ascent when you're doing the Beast fight, is that it will reveal what the mystery item is. Another, just a lot of upsides to doing that, you know? I haven't done it in so long, but it's coming back to me. I might as well check my shop, and God, it's awful. God, it's utter dog shit. Alright, never mind. Should have never checked that shit. Was an awful idea. Here's a funky question. Y'all remember the fucking 50 nuggets challenge? Do you think you could devour 50 chicken McNuggets in one session? In one sitting? Let's say like an hour long? I think I could do that easily. I think I would be easily capable of eating 50 chicken McNuggets in, yeah, like an hour in one session. No problem. No questions about it. Absolutely. I would be able to do that. Real question becomes after that, when am I doing it? I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it or when I'm gonna do it. I'm sure there will be a point in my life when I will reach that low and I will be like, ah, fuck it. I just feel like today is the day where I eat 50 chicken nuggets. Or conversely, this fucking niche online micro-celebrity bullshit actually goes somewhere and people would be willing to watch me suffer as I cram metric tons of chicken into my gullet. But like, you know, there's some strategy inherent to eating those chicken nuggets. Like, you don't want to do it on a completely empty stomach. Okay, it's an HP upgrade, that's nice. You don't want to do it on a completely empty stomach, right? You wanna probably have like a small meal and then wait a couple hours and then eat the nuggies. The real question is, what type of dip sauce are you getting? Are you just going with a classic sweet and sour? Or are you going with something a bit spicier maybe or something like that? I feel like you would have to go with dip sauce that makes it go down easier, right? So you wouldn't really want the spicy one. Because as much as I like spicy food, you know, whenever you eat something spicy, you don't tend to eat large quantities of it, right? Like, you put a little bit of hot sauce or a little bit of spicy powder or something, whatever it may be, onto your food, and then, like, let's say it's like a soup, say it's like a ramen, for instance. It permeates the soup, right? And it spreads out evenly. So there's, like, a level of spice in every spoonful, but it's not like... Oh, my mouth is watering just talking about this, by the way. I'm sorry if, the same is happening to you. I just haven't had a good ramen in a long time, and I like, just thinking about it. Anyway, you know, like that way, like each spoon has a bit of spice, but it's not like exceedingly spicy. You don't feel like you're dying usually. I mean, it depends on how hot you went, I suppose. So what I'm trying to say is, I think if you were, you know, forced to eat 50 chicken nuggets in one session, you probably wouldn't want to go with the hot dipping sauce. So much you would rather go with like a very mild sauce that would make it a lot easier to just down those things right away. Oh yeah, I don't know what the items are. Whoop, T2, charge baby, okay. Well, that's an item to get rid of with Sac Altar at some point. Now we've got 2 items to feed into Sac Altar, which is how many it will take. I don't know what you are. Okay, it's a bit of HP and damage, but I shall instead drop this, I think. Like, what's the bigger damage up? 526. Okay, so this is actually bigger. Jesus is actually a bigger damage up. That's really funny. I think I'm just good to leave here, honestly. Yeah, I'm out. See ya. Isn't it weird how, like, talking about the chicken McNuggets bit, I didn't get, like, hungry or any mouthwatering talking about the nuggets because, you know, as much as a kid, like, this is a fun story, and to this day, it's, you know, reflected in my eating habits a little bit, even though I've stopped being a picky eater. At some point, like, a few years ago, something snapped inside my brain, and suddenly I stopped being a picky eater. I just started eating whatever. As a kid, whenever my parents would take me to McDonald's, and to this day, it's still pretty much the same, I would always get the exact same food. I'd be like, get me a 6-piece or 9-piece. chicken McNuggets and some fries, and like that's all I need. And to this day, whenever I go to McDonald's, 99 out of 100 times, I'll just get like a 9-piece of chicken McNuggets and some fries. Sometimes when I'm feeling like really hungry, I'll get like a 20-piece instead and feel like shit for the rest of the day. If I feel like, you know, gorging myself a little bit. But for the most part, that's like all I still get. Even though it's a much more economical and probably better choice. I mean, talking about healthiness when it comes to fast food is a lost battle regardless, right? I guess I could just open this room. I got no reason to skip it. Actually, I could have skipped it now that I think about it, because next floor I still get a planetarium chance, right? Oh well. It doesn't matter. I got a planetarium right here, so I would have gone in here anyway. It's all good. Please be a good planetarium item, though. Soul and Venus. Well, these are both eh. Soul is not gonna do anything for me against the beast, like, at all, right? Like, it's not gonna do anything for me. Unless it activates after beating Dogma. I have to look that up, actually. Hold on. I actually don't know how that works. I'm noticing, by the way, I did this yesterday. I finally decided to actually switch browsers. I'm not using Chrome anymore. I switched to Opera, the GX version, because I like the customization features you get for it. It does feel faster. It does feel faster. Okay, Ella, there you go. In home, the bus from Soul activate after sleeping in mom's bed or defeating Dogma's first phase. Well, I guess we're taking Soul then. Also, I haven't heard this much of the fucking Planetarium song in a long time. Kind of a slapper. But yeah, like to this day, whenever I go to McDonald's, I still don't like get burgers for some reason. Even though like sometimes I do, but it's like very rare. I'll just like, yeah, my go-to food is just give me some nuggies and I'm fine. It's molded me. I was a chicken nugget type kid, you know. Picky eater, didn't want to eat anything I wasn't familiar with. Chicken nuggies, very palatable to anybody. Thank God I'm out of that phase, man. Thank God I can, like, actually eat vegetables now without feeling like throwing up. I don't know, like, what picky eaterness, like, I feel like for some people it's just a compulsion. Like, I don't know what caused me to be a picky eater, because I was never, like, I wasn't, like, eating vegetables even when I was a picky eater. It didn't, like, you know, make me sick or anything. But whenever I, like, saw vegetables in my dish, I was like, I don't want to eat this. Like, it made me, like, for some foods I always had to cope, it was like, oh, it's a texture. I always thought it was the texture, you know? Oh, I don't like the texture of eggplant. I don't like the texture of mushrooms or whatever. But nah, man. The texture doesn't bother me anymore, and it's mostly just the fact that for some reason I felt picky, like being a picky eater at the time. Despite the fact that the food actually tastes great. Do I want Eye of the Occult? Well, not... I mean, with Mom's Knife, it's just a damage up. That's all it is, right? Do I need damage ups? Fuck it, I'll take Pentagram, I guess. I should maybe drop a trinket so I can get the cracked key and then get an extra life. But it's gonna take up an inventory slot. Never mind, it's not even gonna matter. But you know, I'm glad I'm out of the picky eater phase. That I can just like eat vegetables and stuff now and actually enjoy foods. Try different textures, try different tastes. Like, you know, the biggest revelation for me was, oh, you can like mix like all these kinds of foods together. And then like you have all kinds of different tastes whenever you take a bite. Like a stir fry with all kinds of different veggies. Give me that shit 10 times out of 10, man. Like even just a few years ago before I got out of my picky eater arc, I was like, oh man. If a meal doesn't have meat in it, is it even a real meal? And now I'm like, I don't eat meat at all. Like, just give me a nice stir fry of like some veggies, you know? Like some cauliflower, or broccoli, maybe even both. Potatoes, carrots, sweet potatoes. Anything along those lines. I'm feasting, brother. Tears up, huge. Range up, huge. Actually, both kind of useful here right now. There's my item room and stuff that I might want. Might as well check in here. Okay, those are not worth pogging out over just yet. Okay. I forget that the Ascent path has like some of the most annoying enemies in the game. Like all of the most annoying enemies in the game, you get to experience all of them. Alright, let's see what the other item was in here, right? Contagion. I'd rather have the Miter, I think. Out of all of these, I'd rather have the Miter. I can leave behind a little bit of damage and range for that. Let's check what we got in here. Dead Eye. I'm pretty sure does nothing with knife, unless I build it and then grab knife, I think. I think that's how that works. Let's see, right? I gotta drop knife. Let's build Deadeye somehow. And then grab knife. There you go. We got Deadeye fully built. So now if I grab knife again, I can't lose Deadeye, right? I think that's definitely worth doing. And then while I'm at it, might as well do this. See if there's anything cool. I should have done it in a secret room because it would have rerolled. That's true. Actually, wait. I can still salvage it. Wait a minute. Never mind. Here's how we're gonna do it instead. I can't find secret rooms on the Ascent path, though. Ah, I'm stupid. I should have done it on the way down. But wait, does what it rerolls into matter depending on the room I use it in? No, it's the same. Okay. Well, in that case, give me the HP. Give me this as well. And, Well, honestly, give me the hourglass, I suppose. There you go. And now I should keep this damage bonus forever, which is pretty nice. Because 20 damage knife is certainly better than, or 18 damage knife is certainly better than whatever the fuck I had beforehand, which was like 9 damage. Let's see what this item room had to offer me. Wow. Garbage! Utter trash! Just nothing worthwhile, huh? Is this worth it? Damage down, not really. Tears up isn't really worth it either. I mean, it's a bigger tears up, it's a speed up. I like it for the speed, honestly. I like it for the speed. The bit of a damage down I can salvage. I can live with, probably. But the speed is quite helpful. It's quite handy. Well, I might as well play you. Maybe you can pay out with something cool. Or you pay out with, like, 2 of the worst items in the game. Okay, well, never mind. I'm out of here. Up I go. Oh, there is a cracked key right here. Well, do I want the extra 1-up? I don't think I'll need it. I do not believe I will end up needing it. Oh, another beggar to play. Well, I might as well, right? HP and kamikaze. Alright. Screw you too. Can you stop spawning this fucking enemy? I mean, I'm not really complaining because he's like easy to kill, but still. And there it is. Okay. Nice. I'm pretty sure sleeping in this bed will not provide me with anything, unfortunately. A darn shame, for sure. Oh, another half soul heart don't hurt nobody, though. Oh, dude, I should have still taken the crack key because this would have re-rolled. I didn't even consider that. Is any of these worth it? Is Mom's wig worth taking? Shooting tears has a chance to spawn a blue spider. Nah. Whatever, man. Let's just kill Dogma real quick. Accidentally press spacebar. It's gonna be not a steamroll for once. It's been a while since I've had to do this fight without steamrolling the game. It's gonna feel different, for sure. Having to actually try against Dogma. Such a fun boss fight, man. Such a rare opportunity for me to actually experience this. Thank God for Mom's Knife, by the way. Thank God for Mom's Knife for facilitating this play. It has been a while, but I still have all the muscle memory for this fight, mostly locked down. I know roughly what I'm doing. Where is he? Show yourself. I'm still killing him like way too fast, man. He's still dying too easily. You're done for. Alright, cool. Now for the main part. The main idea. The McDonald's sprite has been taken care of. Now we are fighting the beast. Oh yeah, the glowing hourglass turns into a normal hourglass in this fight, I remember. That's funny. Got an Algus rune just in case as well, which is really fun. Just use the hourglass to like slow shit down. Like, why not? I can use it once per fight. You get 2 charges for every horseman, right? Hello, war! Show yourself, you cowardly fool! Why is there a second snail icon? Is there a second enemy here somewhere? That doesn't seem right. I don't think there's a second enemy here. And it is time for death as well. He didn't want to be here. He's not getting paid enough for this job, but so be it. I mean, what the other snail is probably the beast that hasn't actually spawned yet, but you know, like by definition, it's technically for the beast. And a good thing about slowing him down is that it doesn't make him skip his phase too soon, so I can kill him before he goes off to the side. Let's go, dude! Oh, it feels so revigorating, revitalizing playing this fight again for once, man. It has been so long. Now to kill the big beast, though, and it's going mighty fine. I mean, Mom's Knife, man. Mom's Knife is like... It's so upsetting that it has, like, no synergies. Like, because it's such a broken item. But unfortunately, it has, like, no synergies. And that's why I, like, hate using it, usually. So I'm kind of glad that it just happened to show up so early. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. I should just concentrate on dodging this attack, to be honest. I'd rather just, you know, avoid it outright. And then I can worry about dealing damage. Oh, I already got her into phase 2. Let's go, dude. Which means no more attacks to dodge, just watch out for falling rocks or whatever. Which means I'm just gonna sit right here with the Algus rune and, you know, melt her real quick. Yep. This is, yep. Okay, that was actually very easy. Mom's Knife! It's a broken item, man. It's broken. Anyway, that's a nice and quick run. Thumbs up from me. Hell yeah.